This video is going to be reviewing some of the things we've done in Chapter 6 so far. We're kind of in the middle of Chapter 6, so I just want to take a moment and review what we've done. We're going to do some problems on the board. What I want you to do is I want you to look at the problems I have. I'll read them for you. Pause the video, do the three, then turn the video back on, and you can watch me do them. So we have I think we have 12 total problems that I'll do for you. And then we are going to have a quiz at some point on these types of things. I want to make sure that these are solid skills that you've attained so far. So let's look at these, the first three. It says write each product as an exponent. Okay, so we've already done a lot with exponents. I want you just to remember, if I have 8 times 8 times 8, how am I going to write that as an exponent? Same with these 10s and those 3s. Okay, so pause the video, do them, and then play again. Okay? All right, so hopefully you've had a chance to do these. So 8 times 8 times 8, if I'm going to write that as an exponent, it's 8 to the 3rd power. I'm timesing 8 3 times. 8 times 8 times 8. So this one is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 to the 5th power. And then this one is, it's 3, how many times? 2. 3 times 3 is 3 to the 2nd power, or you could say it's squared, 3 squared. All right, so that's writing it as an exponent. Now, these next three, it says write each power as a product of the same factor. So if we have the same factor, then we're going to find the value. Okay? So I'll do number 1, and then you're going to do these other two so you can see what I mean. I have 2 to the 5th power. I'm going to write it out, expand it with the same factor. So it's going to be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 to the 5th written out is that, but now I'm going to solve it. 2 times 2 is 4. Then I bring down my 2's. 4 times 2 is 8. Bring down my 2's. 8 times 2 is 16. Bring down my 2. And then 16 times 2 is 32. So the value of 2 to the 5th power, which is the same as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, equals 32. Okay? Go ahead and pause the video and do 5 to the 3rd and 7 squared. All right, hopefully you've done these two. So I'll do them for you. 5 to the 3rd is 5 times 5 times 5. And you can use your calculator on these. I know that 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times another 5 is going to give me 125. Okay. And then I have 7 squared. If I want to write that out, my factors, the same factor, is going to be 7 times 7. And 7 times 7, we all know, is 49. Okay? So this is how to take these products and put them into exponent form. Here we're taking an exponent form, putting it out in the same factor, and then finding the value. All right, let's go over here. We'll go right here. Find the value of the expression. So these don't have any variables. These are numerical expressions because they don't have a variable. What I want you to do is I want you to look at these and I want you to solve them, get the value. The only thing I would say is remember your order of operation. PEMDAS. P-E-M-D, D-A-S. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses, exponents, the multiplication and division, going left to right, addition, subtraction, left to right. Okay? Go ahead and do these two. Pause the video, and then when you start it again, I will solve them for you. Okay, you've done these two. Let's see. I look at this. I see I have parentheses. I know that's the first thing to do. So I'm going to pull it down here. 4 times, or 4 plus, 6 plus 4 is 10. And then I just bring everything down. So now I have 10 times 2 minus 5. There are no exponents. Multiplication, division, going left to right. 10 times 2 is 20 minus 5. That's the only thing I have left. So 20 minus 5, that gets me 15. All right? This one, no parentheses, but I do have an exponent. And this, don't tell me this is 6, because it's not 2 times 3. It's not 2 times 3. 2 to the third is, it's my 2's, like this is 2 to the fifth, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This is 2 to the third, so this is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, another 2 gets me 8. So, 2 to the third is 8 minus 10 divided by 2. Okay, no more exponents. Multiplication and division, left to right. This is subtraction. I don't do this first. I gotta come here. 10 divided by 2 is 5. I'm gonna bring it up here. So 8 minus 10 divided by 2. So I do this first. That gets me 5. Bring down that. All I have left is the 8 minus 5, and that gives me 3. Okay? All right, let's look at here. Evaluate each expression. You have P equaling 2 and M 5. Just plug them in and see what you get. We just did a bunch of these not too long ago. Go ahead and solve these. Pause the video, solve these, and then come back and I'll do them for you. Okay, 10 minus M. M is 5, so I do 10 minus 5. I get 5. Okay, simple. Plug in the numbers and then solve. This one, m squared plus 6p. So m is 5, so it's 5 squared plus 6, because it's next to a variable, it's multiplication. P is 2. Okay, so I'm going to do my exponent here. 5 times 5, this isn't 10, it's not 10. 5 squared is 25 plus, and then 6 times 2 is 12. And when I do 25 plus 12, it gets me 37. If you did not get 37 or did not get 5, re-look at these and see how I plugged them in and did order of operations. Okay? Okay. Our last two, these are the most difficult, where you write a phrase as an algebraic expression. Okay, we'll just do 2 of these. First one, 20 less than the base. And this one is the cost of 5 CDs and a DVD. Go ahead and pause the video and do these 2 and then come back and I'll do them for you. Okay, number 11, 20 less than the base. Less than tells me we got a subtraction here. I'm going to have something, and I'm going to have minus something else. It's less than. So 20 less than the base. Now, I don't know what the base is. I'm just going to call that B. Base equals B. I have 20 less than the base. I'm going to start with B minus 20, and that algebraic expression tells me that it's 20 less than the base. Okay? This one, the cost of 5 CDs and a DVD. The cost of 5 CDs, do I know how much a CD costs? No. Do I know how much a DVD costs? No. So I'm going to say CDs equals C, DVDs equal D. So those are my variables, all right? Now the cost of 5 CDs, if I have 5 CDs, so it'd be 5 times C, that's how much that would be. And then I'm going to add, because it's the cost of this, and tells me I'm adding, and a DVD. So I do 5C plus D. Once I know the cost of the CDs, I plug it in here, and the DVD, I plug it in here, and then I do this multiplication, add it to it, then I know my total cost. Okay? So that's just a little review, a little reminder of some of the things we've done so far. If you have any questions about any of these, come see me. We're going to have a little quiz that goes over all of these. So good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.